will now proceed to entangle the entire area.
This is like a build-up to the song itself. Like watching a movie. feedback going on. So yeah, the video had some nice visuals to it. It took a very dark turn towards the end, but when you listen to the lyrics, you can kind of hear what the song is about. It's a fairly, I think it's a fairly easy to understand song. I mean, the problems they're talking about are very deep in themselves, but just understanding what they're talking about, what's the point they're trying to get across, that's something that I think a lot of people can understand. And yeah, but let's first talk about the instruments. So, really nice fat guitar tone. The bass was also mostly staying in the lower register, which gives it a heavier sound, and that's not uncommon for bands of today to do. Not uncommon for them to do. I believe the other songs I've listened to have had a very heavy bass sound. This song has I feel like it has a more simple riff to it than their other songs, but that doesn't make it a bad song, you know? And I feel like the drums were much more evenly balanced, I think, with the band. Not to say that they were overpowering in the other songs that I reacted to by them, but they were fairly loud, I guess, in the mix. But this kind of brought it down to the point where it was pretty even, I think, with the other instruments, which it's nice because you never really want any of the instruments to overpower the others. And there were certain points where the vocals sounded double-tracked, which is, again, another thing that I don't believe is uncommon for bands of today to do. Gives it a very, what should I say? Sometimes it can make it more memorable. I don't know. I don't really know how that came to be, you know. More bands started using the double-tracked vocals. But yeah, and that guitar solo too. It was fairly sort of bluesy, not super bluesy, but I would say it's more soulful. It was more soulful, and when thinking about the message they were trying to portray with this song, you can understand why they'd go for more instrumentation like that, you know. But anyways, the lyrics. So, we're the new generation, lost our salvation, another problem to be solved. We're the groundbreakers, honey, living for the money, 21st century blood. Immortal souls dying, empires are falling, we're just waiting to be crushed. Politicians trying, but we know they're lying. Every truth has been sold. Yeah. I don't think I need to repeat that, or not, like, I don't know if I have to go through that part, because, yeah, I don't know how much lyrical value that part provides for the song, but, we make buildings when what we need are bridges. We're stuck within these walls, everyone with blank faces, trying to fill the blank spaces that we left a long time ago. So, I think basically it's talking about how a lot of people, I don't know if I'd say the majority, but there are definitely some people. I don't want to get too far into this subject because I don't want to start controversy. But I think it's how some people today are blind as to what things are going on around them, and just sort of the social aspect becomes sort of an addiction of sorts, and people become sort of obsessed with, and I should say on the other side of things, people become sort of obsessed with what's going on around them, and it did kind of show these like transparent phones that could be related to the social aspect of today's society. But yeah, it says every truth has been sold. So, groundbreakers, I need living for the money. So, yeah, it could be people idolizing others as well. That I guess, how do I put this? I don't know. Just people idolizing others, I guess. And then the chorus is, hey, yeah, what will our future hold? Will we regret our addiction to the rush? Hey, yeah, we've always been crazy, so let's fly away and roam through the world that is slowly burning in the flames. So, another thing is the thing that makes me believe that they're talking about how some people are sort of blind to what's going on around them, I guess, is the masks they put over people. And that kind of could sort of reflect everything they're talking about here. But they says we make buildings when what we need are bridges. So it might be talking about how sometimes our society can be dissonant. So like sort of people can be spread out into different pockets or groups of people. And what we really need is to connect with other people and talk about our differences or things like that, you know. But yeah, I think that is sort of what the song is about. I don't want to go on for way too long about this. I don't believe I got through all the lyrics, but I basically think that's what the song is about. Yeah. So, I would say I enjoyed that song pretty thoroughly. Just crunchy guitars and a nice little bluesy guitar riff, I guess, even with how dark of a song it is, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.